Most people are just guessing, buying supplements based on a flashy ad or a random recommendation and end up with a cabinet full of expensive bottles, yet they still feel tired, stuck, and confused about what's actually working. Welcome to Beyond the Label. This is our series where we stop looking at the flashy marketing on the front of the bottle and start looking at the hard science on the back of the label. We compare popular supplements head to head to see what actually helps your biology and what's just a waste of your money. I am Suresh Bhandari, functional nutritionist and head of supplements research at iThrive. Today, we are tackling a major point of confusion: fat burners versus natural supplements to support fat loss. We have all been there, staring at a bottle of extreme shred at 3 p.m, helping it finally melt that stubborn belly fat. But why do those pills leave you wired at 4 p.m. and tired at 8 p.m? Today I'll show you why those stimulants might be your metabolism's worst enemy and what you should be taking instead for real long-lasting results. So let's start with basics. Let's understand what are the ingredients in those fat burners. We have all seen them: caffeine, euhimbine, synephrine. They promise three things. First, thermogenesis, heating you up from inside. Second, lipolysis, releasing fat and mobilizing it so that it can circulate in the blood. And third, appetite suppression, which means suppressing your appetite, which is not natural. But here's the dirty secret which they don't tell you. Most fat burners are just chemical manipulation. They force your body into a fight or flight state. This triggers a massive spike in your adrenaline and glucocorticoids. What are they? Ideally, those are hormones produced by your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands sit right on top of your kidneys. Their job is to produce adrenaline and cortisol hormone when you are in life or death emergency, which means either fight or flight mode. When you take these high stimulant fat burners, you are essentially pulling the fire alarm trigger and putting your body into emergency in a fight and flight mode. Let's talk about some hidden damages caused by fat burners. Your body enters a fight or flight state. In this state, your body shuts down long-term projects like digestion, hormone repair, and deep sleep just to handle the chemical emergency you have created. And this completely drains your batteries. These supplements create a lot of internal heat in the body, which could also deplete your adrenal glands and make it exhausted. If you're already stressed or low on nutrients, this external or this extra heat becomes harmful. Over time, it can leave your body feeling depleted, dry, and mentally exhausted because your nervous system doesn't get the rest and nourishment it needs to recover. And it also leaves the adrenal glands exhausted. After constant stress and overheating, you feel tired but restless. Your body is working faster than it can recover, so repair never fully happens. Now that we know the ingredients and its side effects of fat burners, there's one important question left to address. Why is your body holding on to fat? Number one, toxicity. Your body stores toxins in fat to protect your organs. If you burn fat too quickly with stimulants, those toxins get released back before your liver is ready to clean them. Second, malnutrition. We are overeating because we are starving, because there's not enough nutrients in the food we are consuming. Modern food is so nutrient depleted that you would need 20 heads of cabbage today to equal the nutrition of one cabbage from 50 years ago. You may be eating more because your body is missing those nutrients, not calories, right? And that is what something I call as empty calories. What feels like hunger is often a need for minerals, especially selenium and magnesium. Third important root cause behind why your body holds fat is emotional protection. Sometimes fat is your body's way of feeling safe. No pill can fix a need for protection. All you have to do is you have to go inside yourself and find out the stored trauma, and that is the kind of work we do at iThrive with our clients. Now that we know the effects of fat burners, here are some natural options that actually support weight loss. First are the proteins and essential amino acids, right? So here are essential amino acids and here is the equipped protein which you can consume. Consuming around 1 to 1.5 grams of complete protein per kilogram of body weight should be your goal. Next is your omega-3s, vitamin D and magnesium. These support your hormones and insulin balance and also help improve your blood sugar balance. Next comes the fillers which can help you keep full naturally. First, glucomannan, which is derived from konjac root. It absorbs around 200 times its weight in water. The ideal dosage of this would be between 2 to 4 grams with water before meals. Second is fiber. So there are two important fibers, in fact 3 which are kept here. PHGG derived from guar gum, second is psyllium husk at the dose of 10 to 20 grams, and resistant starch. These fibers feed your butyrate producing microbes, which also helps improve your gut microbiome and also helps you stay full for longer periods of time. Next is your safe boosters. Boosters which will help you improve your metabolism and also help you melt fat naturally. Green tea extract around 250 to 500 milligram daily, which contains electrogalactanins, which blocks the enzyme that breaks down norepinephrine and keeping your fat burning signals for longer. There's another herb called yerba mate, which is also called as the clean energy king. If you want the energy of a fat burner without the crash, yerba mate is your go-to-go stuff. It contains theobromine and theophylline, which provide a smooth energy. More importantly, research shows yerba mate can increase GLP-1 levels, which can improve insulin sensitivity. It is like a natural, drinkable version of the metabolic support we need in modern medicine. So adding around 2 to 3 cups of yerba mate mixed with green tea into your daily routine would help you get your potent fat burning combination. Next, let's talk about L-carnitine. The dose of that would be around 2 to 3 grams per day, which would help carry fatty acids into the cells where they can be used for energy. Now let's talk about an important active compound called fucoxanthin. This is a carotenoid found in brown seaweed algae like wakame. It helps fat cells behave in a more active way, burning energy instead of storing it. It works by increasing the expression of a protein called UCP1 in your white adipose tissue. Now this is a big deal because it essentially tells your lazy white fat cells to act more like metabolically active brown fat cells, meaning they start burning energy to produce heat instead of just storing it. To see these metabolic changes, you have to look at around 2.4 milligram to around 8 milligram of pure fucoxanthin daily. It's fat soluble, so you must be taking it with a meal which contains healthy fats like omega-3s to actually absorb better. It's a slow build supplement, so you have to give around 8 to 12 weeks to really see its browning effect on your fat cells. Now we can't complete our talk about natural weight loss in 2026 without mentioning the gut weight connection. Specifically, 2 probiotic strains called Lactobacillus gasseri BNR17 and Bifidobacterium animalis subspecies Lactis B420. Unlike generic probiotics, these specific strains found in formulations like Dr. Mercola's Biothin and Ultraflora Metagenics are a potent combination of these strains, which are essentially controls metabolic pathways, and the research has already shown promising results around improving weight management and also controlling fat and improving weight loss. Another important thing about B420 strain is that it also helps to improve a good microbe species called Akkermansia, which also plays an important role in blood sugar management and helps to improve weight efficiently. Okay, if stress is the root cause behind your weight gain, a fat burner will make you gain weight further because it raises cortisol levels. You need the opposite. Ideally, you need adaptogens. What are adaptogens? Adaptogens are an active compounds which are found in plant and herbs, which helps to improve body's stress response and also shift your body into a more of a homeostatic mode, which is more of a balanced mode. Supplements like ashwagandha at the dose of 500 to 1000 milligram or rhodiola, which is also an adaptogen at the dose of 250 to 500 milligram, helps to calm the HPA axis, which is your hypothalamus pituitary adrenal gland axis. An important caution when you're taking these supplements: while these herbs extracts are powerful, they are still medical compounds. Specifically with concentrated herbal extracts like ashwagandha or rhodiola, do not use these for more than 3 months at a stretch unless specified by your functional nutritionist or your healthcare practitioner. In concentrated forms, these can place a significant load on the liver, can cause hepatotoxicity. We are looking for metabolic health, not liver toxicity. Always cycle your herbal supplements and consult with a healthcare practitioner or professional to ensure your liver enzymes stay in the healthy range. Another thing which can help improve your cortisol balance is phosphatidylserine. 100 milligram 3 times daily to blunt the belly fat storing cortisol spike. It will help to improve your cortisol and reduce cortisol, which is very high. Another thing which you can combine is PAGG with psyllium husk. And with that you can add chitosan, which is also called as the fat magnet because it pulls the fat and binds to it and get it out of the system. Should be taken away from the meals to bind dietary fats and sugar. they also act as a really good appetite suppressant as well. Now let's compare head to head and let's put these side by side, commercial fat burners versus natural supplements to support weight loss, and see the clear difference for your goals. First, let's talk about speed versus sustainability. Fat burners give you the immediate hit and often drop your water weight fast, but it's temporary. Natural supplements are slow burn, but they focus on sustainable fat loss and they doesn't bounce back to the moment you stop taking these supplements. Your weight would be still balanced. Let's talk about the safety profile. We have already spoke of the fat burners. They are not really great. They can provide a lot of side effects. They can cause constantly dodging jitters, which can also cause heart palpitation and also exhaust your adrenal glands. The natural crew, which we talk about, were probiotics and the natural fillers and other nutrient supplements, actually has a very, very good and natural profile. They make your gut and heart healthier while you lose weight. The end goal. Let's talk about the third point, which is the end goal. Finally, looking at the long-term goal, commercial burners are for short-term shredding, maybe a week before a photo shoot, but the natural support crew is about metabolic health. One is a band-aid, other is a cure, or I would say a much more permanent fix. But what happens when you have fixed the diet, manage the stress, and scale still won't budge? In the world of functional medicine or functional nutrition, we look to peptides, specifically a breakthrough peptide called retatrutide. Think of Reta as the ultimate helping hand, while older peptides only targeted one or two pathways like Manjaro. Retatrutide is a triple agonist. It mimics GLP-1 to slow digestion and curbs hunger. It hits the GLP receptor to improve how you store fat. It targets the glucagon receptor while actually increases your energy expenditure even while you're at rest. It's not speeding your heart up like a fat burner. It's chemically communicating with your liver and fat cells to say it's safe to burn this fuel for now. It's the ultimate metabolic reset for those who have truly hit a wall or hit a threshold. Now let's conclude all of this. You can't bully your body into losing weight. You can't force it. Stimulants might give you a quick spike, but you have to pay the price in long-term goals with your energy and hormones. Real change happens when you stop stressing your system and start giving it what it needs to function. That's why we started Beyond the Label, to end the guessing game. I have put a simple dosage guide in the description so you can stop wasting money on hype. If this helped, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're eating clean but still always hungry, watch this video next. Your healthy food might be the problem. I'm Suresh Bhandari, signing off until we meet next. See you beyond the label.